What's up guys, Jack here, I'm at Tech Videos, and today I've got an unboxing of the Series 10 Apple Watch. And I've got two. I don't want to, I just couldn't decide between the jet black aluminium or the new natural titanium. So I figured I'd get both, and you guys can help me decide in the comments. I did do a post on Threads as well, and a lot of people are really liking the titanium model, and there are a few differences between them, and up to a potential $300 price difference. So we'll just take a look at both, and if you're in the same boat as me, then hopefully this video will help you out. I currently have a Series 5 Apple Watch, and it is, oh, I've activated Siri. It is a little bit, slow now. It doesn't last me a whole day, I mean, if I'm doing a lot of activity. So I figured it's about time that we upgrade. So here we are with the Series 10. So let's start first with the jet black aluminium. So let's get this bad boy unboxed. So we have the watch in here, and I can't remember the colour of the strap. I think it was just black that I got. I got Sport Band Space Black stainless steel pin. Nice. We have the strap with the nice touch of the dark stainless steel pin, and I have pretty small wrists, so I'll just get the small medium, and that's enough for me. And then over to the watch. So we have the watch itself, and no Apple stickers once again. But in here we have, I'm guessing, yeah, the charger. And then we have the watch itself. And just to say as well, the sizes that I got, they're both the new larger size, which is now 46mm. So these are almost like as big as the Apple Watch Ultra now, in terms of the screen size anyway. The aluminium also comes in silver and rose gold, but they have more of like a sort of matte finish to them. The jet black is much more shiny, as you can see, and it does look really sleek. I do really like that look. But if you remember, Apple also did a jet black iPhone 7, and that looked amazing as well, but it was very prone to scratching, so we'll have to see if that like carries over to the Apple Watch. Hopefully they've come up with like a new, more sort of durable process to keep this looking nice and new. And this is also the thinnest Apple Watch that Apple has ever made. It is just 9.7mm. And it has a much larger screen. We have a 46mm case size for the larger option, or if you want something a bit smaller, you can opt for the 42mm instead. So let's see how this looks next to the natural titanium. So with this one, I got the Sport Band in, what colour is it? I don't actually know, it doesn't say. It just says Sport Band. It's like a creamy colour. I'll put it on screen because I can't remember the name of it. Maybe it's Starlight, I think it's maybe Starlight. But yeah, I got something that would match sort of like the titanium look. They do have a titanium bracelet now, which looks so nice, but I'll have to wait a little bit until I can get that one. But let's get these open. There we have the Sport Band. And once again, we have in here the Apple Watch charger. And there it is. So, natural titanium Apple Watch. This also comes in a gold and slate titanium, but it is still really shiny. So it's not like a brushed look like you get with the iPhone, but it's more kind of like the old stainless steel, but titanium is lighter and I believe more durable as well. So I think that's why they've switched over from stainless steel. So to bring in the jet black, this is how they both look. They're both 46mm, and from the side, got the shiny jet black on the left and the natural titanium on the right. And to show them underneath, this is how they both compare. We've got sort of like a wraparound look almost. There is sort of like a faint line that I can see. I believe there's a different like back on them now to help let the signals pass through. And on the other side, we've got a bit of a cleaner side. We've got the speaker grills. So I've just set these up as blank Apple Watches so we can take a look around. These are the new watch faces that come by default on both of these. So on the aluminium, we have these nice big numerals, and it fills up second by second. And on the titanium, we have this like more traditional watch face, and this kind of, as you move your wrist, it's going to like move as the metal ridges sort of refract and reflect the light. So that's a nice little touch. There's no change with the brightness. These still go up to 2000 nits. but they now can refresh as low as 1 Hertz. So that means that even when the sort of always on display kicks in, when the display goes to sleep, you'll still be able to see that second hand ticking by. And they now have what's called a wide angle OLED. So when you're like looking at your wrist at an angle, the display should be about 40% brighter. So you can sort of peek at your wrist and check the time, and you should be able to see it more clearly. And I'm going to put these on because I want to see them, next to my Series 5. Well, it turns out that I can't fit 3 Apple Watches on my arm, not with this, the small medium band anyway. But here they are all together. We've got the Series 5 and the 2 Series 10s. And you can see, well, I can see from my angle, I can't really tilt my wrist, but these watches are a lot thinner. So I'll take them off so you can have a look. You can really see there the actual difference in the thickness. This is my lovely scratched 44mm Series 5 Apple Watch. This is the jet black on my very small wrists. If anyone wants to count my freckles, then let me know how many I've got in the comments. And this is the natural titanium. Looks really snazzy, doesn't it? I do really want to get that new titanium bracelet. And over on the home screens, you can see a bit of a comparison there of the screen size. These still do have the same attachment system for the Apple Watch straps, so you can still use all of your old straps, although it is getting a bit complicated now with like the compatibility of them because they keep increasing the sizes of the case. But for now, yeah, they haven't like radically changed, as was rumored, the strap attachment. I think that they will probably do that at some point, because if you look, it does eat quite far into the case. So if they can come up with like a thinner solution there, then they could either make the watch even smaller, or, as I think most of us would appreciate, have an even bigger battery, and then we could maybe have days of battery life instead of, a day or two. And just to go over a few of the other new features with the Series 10, we now have the S10 chip with a 4-core neural engine. It'd be interesting to see if they do bring any Apple Intelligence features over to the Apple Watch. They haven't announced anything yet. They also announced new sleep apnea detection. So a lot of people suffer from where they stop breathing in their sleep and then that causes them to wake up. That is something that these new watches will be able to detect in a future software update. It now has a depth gauge for when you're diving underwater. It now has a new water temperature sensor, so it can tell you the conditions of the water that you're in. And it also has a new Tides app, and this also came to the Series 9. So now, if you do a lot of water sports, you can check when the high and low tide is. So that is now built into the watch, and that is a really nice UI as well. Look how it goes up and down, like woo. It's the simple things that impress me, to be honest. You can check now when the high and low tide is, and keep yourself safe on the beaches. And just a small detail, but there is no longer a red ring on the side to indicate if the watch has cellular. And just to cover some of the differences between the aluminium and the natural titanium version, functionally they are exactly the same. So you're not going to get like, certain apps on one and not on the other. And I believe they all have the exact same watch faces as well. The only real difference, apart from the case material, comes with their durability. So with the titanium, not only is titanium stronger than aluminium, but also the display has a sapphire crystal over the top, so that is going to make it more crack resistant and more scratch resistant as well. The aluminium starts at $399, and you have a choice. If you want to go for cellular as well, you can go an extra £100 or dollars more and get cellular built in. And the titanium starts at $699, and that just comes with cellular, so there's no option there. But it is potentially a £300 or dollar difference price between the two. But looking at them both, I think I'm going to have to go with the titanium. I do really like it. I do kind of prefer sort of like the silvery shiny look, and I am concerned that this jet black might get really scratched and beat up, just judging by what happened with the iPhone 7. And the other thing as well is, because this has like a nice shiny case, it's going to match a bit better with any sort of watch straps that have those metal connectors. So I think I'm going to go with the natural titanium, but let me know in the comments, which do you think is best and which would you go for? So that's been a quick unboxing and first impressions of the new Series 10 Apple Watch with the new chip and the new sort of case design as well, the thinner case. They definitely are thinner and lighter. They are noticeably lighter as well. Let me know down in the comments which one you're getting and what case size and what color you've gone for. I will be doing like a more in-depth review at some point as well, so get subscribed if you want to see that. And I have just done a unboxing of the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which I'll link to down in the description or maybe one of these videos as well. So thanks so much for watching, subscribe for more tech videos, and I will see you in the next one.